Welcome to the bed project. I have been having great success steam bending lumber, as you can see, probably. I have at least a dozen of these bent by now, so I'm really making good progress, and I think it's time to start finishing some of these guys because they still have rough edges. Some of them also have small splits and things that I need to cut out. This one is a good example of that. You can see it here. So again, the steam bending process isn't perfect. The lumber is kiln dried, so I'm still getting a little bit of splitting. I think though that is just acceptable. We can roll with it because we're going to be able to cut this stuff out and it'll be perfect. So I now have enough stuff that's bent and dried. I think we can start cutting and shaping and finishing these guys, getting them ready to assemble, which is exciting. Right, so first up, let's move over to the bandsaw. I'm just gonna slowly sneak up on this curve here, cutting a little bit off at a time on the bandsaw. I can really start to see the depth of the cuts. I've almost got it down to the depth right there. Right, so we have our wood slat here in the vise. The bandsaw cut off most of the splintered section, so we're kind of down to right where the break was. And there's still plenty of wood left, so I'm really pleased. That little break on the outside might have looked bad, but I don't think it's gonna affect the structure in any way. We can totally live with it and make it work, even though it cracked a little because it was dry wood. So here's the rough surface that we got with the bandsaw. And of course, there's still some deep grooves from where the split was, even though we cut the top part off for the most part. And there are still little like grooves here. So we're gonna take this out with a box plane. Now when you're on a slope like this, it's really easy to go and actually dig in to this wood and actually split it out even worse. So we're always gonna go uphill here and uphill here. And we're also going to attack it from an angle so that we're never directly gouging into the grain. Once we've reached a reasonable smoothness, we can just take it down with a sharp scraper. Well, there you have it. Just a few minutes of work and we've been able to cut out all of those splinters on the outside of this piece that was bad. Quick before and after. Here it is. So it's obviously cut down thinner right here in the bend where we cut all that stuff out. So I'm going to use that as a baseline to take down the rest of this so that it's all roughly the same thickness. Because we don't want skinny bends and then thick sections. I think that would look weird. Now I've scribed a pencil mark on here to give me an idea of the thickness. It's very easy to get one spot lower than the other. So I want to get it all close to that line, and this will kind of tell me where I need to take from and where I need to stop. There we go. That's getting pretty close to done. It's all consistent width. There aren't any splits on the bends anymore. So I think it looks great. This will be really good once we get all of these finished like that. We'll cut the edges down and we'll be ready to go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's been a fun and interesting project so far, and we're really just getting started. The next episode in this series, we will start putting things together. So I'm excited about that, because so far it's really just been bending and shaping wood, which is fun. But there's so much more to this. So hopefully we will really start to see things take shape and come together. If you made it this far, thanks again, and I would love to hear from you. Hopefully you've got some awesome projects and things going on. Stay awesome, keep working, keep building, and I will see you all again soon in the next episode.